everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Angie and I am a teen mom to my almost 2-year-old little girl and the baby in my stomach. All right, I'm just gonna take these off. Anyways, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a 12-week bump date for you guys. I'm gonna start off by talking about what it's been like, my symptoms, all of that, and then I'm going to show you guys the bump, and then I'm going to be answering some of your guys' questions that you have for me. So let's get into the video. Just a quick side note, ignore my pimple, ignore the dog barking, and ignore whatever noises Nevaeh is going to make because she's supposed to be napping, but she's not. But yeah, let's get into it again. So to start off, I am 12 weeks and 2 days, I believe. As far as symptoms go, I literally could not keep anything down. I couldn't keep water down, I couldn't keep food down. I was puking like so many times a day. And actually the other day I just went and I got fluids, which is an IV, and they pump your body full of hydration when you're dehydrated. I don't actually know what it is, but yeah, I got that done and now I feel a lot better being hydrated. I've had pretty consistent headaches. I'm literally exhausted all the time. And for some reason, I have this pain on my left side of my uterus and it literally has not gone away for 3 days. It literally woke me up in my sleep so many times last night. Every time I tried to roll over, it is just a persistent pain that I can't get rid of. I'm planning on asking my doctor about it. As far as doctors go, I just saw my doctor here for the last time and I am planning on transferring up to a different town to see midwives because that is where I want to give birth. So I'm planning on transferring there here in the next few days when I can get all of the paperwork and stuff like that done. As far as baby, his or herself, I've seen the doctor probably 5 times and I'm only 12 weeks because I was considered super high risk. So he wanted to see me quite frequently. And the baby is doing great. There is no signs of anything wrong, which is totally amazing, which has totally just been like a blessing from God. It is so great. The body heat, because I think you get like extra body heat when you're pregnant, maybe, and that has been making me so hot. It's been like 90 degrees here, like 85. It has just been so hot, and being pregnant is making me even more hot. So I'm hot all of the time. I'm wearing a sweater today because it's actually cold in my house for once because the swamp cooler has been going all day. As far as my guess goes for the gender, I'm guessing girl on this 12-week bump date. I think I'm gonna guess every time I do a bump date. So this bump date, my guess is a girl. My husband's guess is definitely a boy. There's no way he's changing his mind until we find out the gender. We're planning on finding the gender out in the next 2 months, so around July time, so keep your eye out for that. We are going to share the gender, but we won't be sharing the name until the baby is born. Not even our parents or anybody will know the name until they meet the baby, so I thought that was pretty cool. But you guys will know the gender when we find out. I think we're gonna do like this gender reveal party. As far as stuff goes for the baby, we have bought a onesie, and that's it. Given the fact that we did have Nevaeh, we do have a lot of baby stuff. There is stuff we need to get, but not this early. I feel like once we find out if it's a boy or a girl, we'll definitely be getting a lot more stuff. But as of right now, we don't really have anything for the baby that we don't already have from Nevaeh. But yeah. As far as movement goes, you're not supposed to feel the baby, or not supposed to. You're just like, that's like the average time frame is like 16 weeks of when you're supposed to feel the baby. But given I've been pregnant so many times and I know what baby kicks feel like, I feel like I have felt the baby just a few times, very minimally, and it's super tiny little flutters here and there every few days, which is really cool. I love feeling that. It just makes me so happy to be able to feel the little baby moving in there. I asked my doctor if he thinks that that's the baby, and he said no, but I know what I'm feeling. I'm not crazy. I think it's the baby. Sorry, I had to let my hair down. Anyways, everything with this pregnancy is going completely normal, completely as it should be, and it feels slow, but honestly, it's going by pretty fast compared to how slow I thought Nevaeh's went. It's going by decently fast. I think it's because I'm literally keeping up with a toddler all the time. I would definitely like it to go by faster because I'm so excited to meet him or her. But yeah, it feels like this time is definitely going a little bit faster than Nevaeh's went. So now I'm going to get into some of your guys' questions, and the first question I got is, are you drinking caffeine? Yes. 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 I have caffeine right here. My sister-in-law brought me over frappe. She's amazing, and that thing tastes better than Starbucks. That literally tastes so good. As far as caffeine goes, I think it just depends on the person. Some people don't drink caffeine during their pregnancies. For a little while there, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna stay away from caffeine with her, and then I was like, you know what, no, I want some soda, I want some pop, I want some soda and pop are the same thing. I want some coffee, you know, stuff like that. And this time, I'm definitely like, yes, I need coffee still. I love my coffee. And I think if you're not drinking like 5 cups a day, I don't even drink a cup of caffeine a day. It'll just be whenever I feel like it. I think as long as you're not overdoing it, it's fine. So yes, I'm still drinking caffeine, which in my opinion, it is okay as long as you're limiting yourself, but every pregnant person is different, every mom is different, and that's totally your choice, but this is mine. Are you at all nervous that you are going to have a miscarriage or a stillborn? Honestly, I think everybody is scared of that, and I think that that will always be in the back of my mind as a fear, but I'm trying not to let the fear overwhelm me and get to me. And yes, that is in the back of my mind, but I know that God's got this, and whatever happens, happens, and I pray every night for the safety of the baby. As far as the fear of it goes, no, that's not just gonna go away, but I've gotten a lot better at managing it, and I am 12 weeks now, and so I'm mostly out of that like danger zone or whatever they call it, where you're like more at risk of having a miscarriage. I'm definitely more out of that now, but yeah, that's always definitely a fear of mine. But I just really try not to think about it. I just try to keep it out of my mind as much as I can, because the second you let it get to you, then you're not really enjoying your baby and you're more just stressing the whole time. And I just want to enjoy every second. And so, yeah. Who is your favorite pregnant buddy? And this question is from my sister-in-law. She is literally like 4 days ahead of my due date. We're so close in due date, which is so cool because I've never been pregnant at the same time as anybody. And so, of course, she is my favorite pregnant buddy, and I'm so excited to have babies around the same time. How do you think Nevaeh will be as big sister? Honestly, I think she is going to be an amazing big sister. She is so smart. She's so sweet. And I think she's really starting to wrap her mind about the fact that she is going to be a big sister. It's hard for a 2-year-old. She's still little. But watching her with her baby dolls and all of her little baby cousins, because we are from a big family, so she is around younger kids. And yes, she does have an attitude and she'll steal things and won't share and stuff like that. The other kid does, but when a younger kid needs something, I feel like that really sisterly side comes out of her, and I feel like she's just going to be the best big sister. I'm not worried about it. Hands down, she is such a sweet little girl. I don't think we're gonna have any problems with it. What is your favorite part about being pregnant and least favorite part? My 2 least favorite things are the time that it takes, because it takes a long time, and the puking, because I puked most of my pregnancy with Nevaeh and it was just horrible, and I'm hoping that I don't do that this time. But my favorite thing is getting to feel the baby move. There is nothing like that. And even after you give birth, it's almost like you don't remember what it feels like. And I just love that feeling, especially when they're so big in there. They're completely full term and you can feel their feet and you can feel their hands. And it is just like so surreal. It is one of the best things and I seriously love it. So I definitely knew this question was coming. I've actually got this question a lot, and it is, how did your parents feel about this pregnancy, family, friends, stuff like that? And when we told my family we were pregnant with Everest, everybody was happy and everybody was so excited for us. And for those of you that don't know, Everest was our last baby girl and I miscarried her. Sorry, that was my toddler screaming. Once we told everybody about Everest, nobody was upset. Nobody was like, you're still a teenager, you haven't graduated. Like, nobody was like that. Everybody was extremely happy. All of my in-laws, my parents, I didn't really care about telling my dad very much. He's not really involved in my life. When I did tell him, he wasn't mad. Nobody was mad. I don't have tons of friends, but my best friend was so happy. She's also my cousin, so she's like family too. And yeah, everybody was just so happy. So, once we told everybody this time, after telling them about Everest and then miscarrying, once we told everybody this time, I know some of my close family was a little scared for me and worried, but that did not at all take away the excitement. Everybody was so excited for us, and even if they did have a little fear in the back of their minds, they were still so excited, and everybody was super supportive. Shout out to the best family out there, because you guys are so amazing and so supportive, and we love you guys so much. How do you think your family would have reacted if this was your first pregnancy? Well, I'm 17, and if this was my first pregnancy and I didn't have a house and I didn't have money and I wasn't graduated with high school and I didn't have a supportive spouse, I think they would have reacted the same way they did with Nevaeh. Even though I was 15 then and I'm 17 now, I really don't think that makes like a huge difference. I was still in the same, like if I was still 17 and I still lived with my parents and I still didn't have a spouse, like a husband, I still wasn't making money, I still wasn't graduated, all of that, I would still be in the same position. So I feel like they would be just as upset as they were when I got pregnant at 15. What is your advice for a new pregnant person? I have tons of advice. The first thing being drink tons and tons of water. I'm telling you, if you get dehydrated, it is awful. Drink lots and lots of water. The second thing being, once you are fully pregnant, like I was with Nevaeh, I did not buy one of those pillows, like the full, there's the hair on my scrunchie, the full body pillows that you sleep with. I did not get one of those with Nevaeh, and I regret it so much. This time I will get one. So I'm telling you, if you are not the best sleeper when you are like huge and 9 months pregnant, if you don't think you're gonna sleep good, totally invest in one of those, because I definitely think it will be worth it. And I'll keep you updated on that when I'm 9 months pregnant and I'm using one, if it's worth it or not. So now I'm going to show you guys the baby bump, and I think this is the type of video I will do every few weeks, maybe like 12, 16, 20, 24, maybe I'll just go by months, I'm not sure, but this is something I will be doing pretty often, and I'm just gonna call them bump dates because I think that's super cute and I've seen other people do it. So yeah, let's see the bump. So these shorts are so tight, but this is the bump. I feel like between now and last week, I have totally just shot out. You can totally see like distinctive bump. As far as like stretch marks go, I still have a lot of stretch marks and I'll definitely get more, but that doesn't really bother me. My belly button has always looked weird when I get pregnant, but yeah. This is the bump. I also wanted to show you guys the most recent picture of the baby. And here it is. This was from a couple weeks ago, almost a month now. So the baby has definitely grown a lot from this. But this is the most recent picture we have. So yeah, if you guys liked today's video, make sure to like, give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. And make sure to subscribe to watch our family grow. I love you guys very much, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.